Kose phambili. Phambili ne COSATU phambili. Phambili ne African National Congress phambili. Phambili ne Communist Party phambili. Thank you very much, Chair. This Bulsele Kumongameli we African National Congress, the national officials, the NEC, the former president, President Zizi, Jamakas Chatu, Comrade Thabo Mbeki, President Kgalema Motlanthe, the leadership of the alliance that is here, members of the alliance, Thokozani, Tsamagwini, Lisedi, Khanya. Comrades, we are delivering this message here when the African people were celebrating their New Year on the 23rd of September. Happy New Year to the African people in our continent. President of the ANC, COSATU is coming from its 7th Central Committee, and the message from our unions and our members is clear. The African National Congress remains the political home for the overwhelming majority of workers in our country. The mandate that the membership of COSATU and workers have given to the Federation is to wage a relentless campaign in every ward, in every town, in every village, in every city, to ensure that the African National Congress is returned to office on the 1st of November. COSATU welcomed the efforts that are undertaken by the President and the ANC to begin cleaning up the rot of state capture. The suspension of political leaders in the ANC and in government charged with corruption, and the appointment of commissions of inquiry, the charging of officials by the hawks, the recovery of stolen funds in Eskom are positive signs that we are turning the tide. Comrades, we know as workers that it is the ANC working with COSATU that passed the National Minimum Wage Act, improving the wages of over 6 million workers, in particular the farm, the domestic workers and construction, retail and security. We know as workers in this country that it is the ANC that passed our progressive labor laws, protecting workers from victimization and unfair dismissal, providing paid paternity leave and parental leave, requiring employers to provide a safe workplace, guaranteed the right to unionize and collective bargaining. It is the African National Congress that tabled the National Health Insurance Bill to provide universal health care and expropriation bill to speed up the land reform. It is the ANC-led government working with COSATU and social partners at NEDLEC that ensured that over 60 billion was released from the Unemployment Insurance Fund to cover 5.5 million workers and over 50 billion rand paid in the COVID-19 security grant, over 8 million unemployed recipients. That is why President Ramaphosa, COSATU in its 7th Central Committee, said that we understand that challenges will always be there, but it's gonna take us as the alliance to work together to deliver on the manifesto that you are launching today. And we are happy that a number of things that we have tabled to the African National Congress are going to be presented today in your manifesto as the ANC. Workers are saying as I sit, the ANC is the party that can lead workers to a better life. It is not an easy journey, comrades. It is one that we must work together. COSATU and its affiliates will campaign in every workplace, in every community, to mobilize workers to come out in their numbers to deliver the overwhelming victory for the African National Congress on the 1st of November. Amandla! Thank you very much, Chair.
Viva COSATU, viva. Viva, good message, viva. Umdengento ngokhona apha umpephetho. 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
Amandla! Viva ANC, viva! Viva our alliance, viva! Comrade President Cyril Ramaphosa, former President Mbeki and Kgalema Motlanthe, and all of us comrades who are here tonight, we want to say as the SACP today, as a country we've made a lot of progress since 1994, all because of the ANC-led government. None of this progress will have been made by any of the opposition parties. Let me just make one example. A child from the working class or poor family gets a child support grant from birth till 18 years. That child gets free health care until the age of 5 at least, and is likely to go to a no-fee school. On finishing school, that child will get a NSFAS bursary to go and study at a university or college, and on graduation, she or he is likely to be the first ever university or college graduate in the history of his or her family. In addition, there's been massive rollout of electricity and water to many of our communities, and these achievements cannot be underplayed. It is for these reasons that the SACP calls on the workers and the poor of our country to vote for the ANC overwhelmingly on the 1st of November 2021. As the SACP, this year we are celebrating 100 years since our founding, and there can be no better centenary present than an overwhelming electoral victory by an ANC committed to clean governance and improve services to our people. On our part, it has been 100 years of principled struggle by the SACP for national liberation, women's emancipation, and socialism. A struggle that has contributed immensely to the advance made by our ANC government today. However, a lot more needs to be done. As the SACP, we are also aware and appreciate the fact that the ANC has been the first to say some of the things we have not done has been as a result of our own weaknesses. Only the ANC can humble itself before the people to say we have made a mistake there and this is how we want to correct it. The ANC is the only political party contesting elections at local government level that has subjected its nominated candidates to endorsement or rejection by communities. No other political party has done that. On behalf of the SACP, I want to reiterate here today that indeed we are also strongly opposed to the manipulation of electoral lists, and we are strongly opposed to corruption, and we are happy the ANC has already begun to deal with these matters decisively. We want to say we support the ANC, and here are some of the few things as I end that we would like to see happening. We call for rapid expansion of public employment programs rolled out by local government. There are many things that needs to be done in our communities that can be done through public employment programs, whether it's cleaning our townships and villages, early childhood facilities, expanded public works projects. We say not everything must be taken out for a tender. Many things can be done by communities in our own areas. We want to see work and projects being set aside for small businesses and cooperatives. We welcome the ANC's commitment to scale up investment into infrastructure, especially in our townships and in our villages. We would also like to see the strengthening, Mongameli, of the district development model. It's a very important model where the three levels of government work together. As the SACP also would like to see the role of women and incorporation of gender-based programs and projects into the developmental programs at local government level beyond just women quotas. Lastly, we would like to see an improved working relationship within the alliance. What we want to say also at the same time, let's not allow this election campaign to make us forget to vaccinate. We must do the two things together: vaccinate and vote, vote and vaccinate. Our red brigades are already on the ground campaigning for the ANC victory on the 1st of November 2021. Amandla, Aluta.
Abaqalang ba i-vaccination ayenzi ngavote. Mongameli, uredi ngoku. We are not going to call on Abatandwa to give us a musical item. We'll go straight to the president. We'll go straight to the president. Straight to president.